What's up, guys? It's your boy Gamer Griggs. Okay, guys, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the new updates, about the new season and stuff, and just inform you guys and just tell you guys about the new season, because there's a lot of changes, and obviously in every Fortnite season. So we're going to be talking about obviously new guns, new map changes, new items they add, how to use them, So let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the weapons. Okay, the new weapons they added. The first gun I want to talk about is the the DMR. Sorry about that, guys. That's just the first thing that comes to mind. The DMR is a joke of a gun, okay? And I'm going to rate every gun, okay? And all the weapons combined and the whole map changes, just everything combined, and combine a score of 100, okay? So my rating for the DMR, okay, is going to be a 2.7 out of 10. And I'm being very generous. It's only rated that high because it does, I think 70 or 90 damage in the head and about 40 or 50 in the body, but that is the only reason why it's even that high. And what makes this gun so bad that it's not even hit scan, okay? You have to lead your shot like it's a sniper, okay? Dude, I'm gonna take a sniper over that, okay? And snipers suck. Epic is not even giving me a choice here, okay? Do you want the DMR? Okay, that hits for 90, okay? It's not even hit scan, or do you want a sniper that hits for 180 in the head? Pick one. So the only thing I got from this is just keep using the AUG, right? Screw the DMR, just keep using the AUG, right? Because the AUG is superior, always will be. And the second gun I want to talk about, it's an AR, it's not really an AR, because it sucks long range, but in medium. But the second gun I want to talk about, okay, is the Hammer assault rifle. But before I start talking about the gun, okay, guys, my rating I'm going to give it, okay, is a 5.1. And oh, buddy, this thing hits like a hammer. And honestly, it's only rated this size because of the damage, all right? I'm going to have the damages on the screen, okay, guys? Just take a look at that damage. It's insane. The headshot multiplier ain't much, but the body shot, oh my goodness, it's so good. And this AR, it's more of an SMG, to be honest. You can carry it like an SMG. Or that's why I do it, because, I'm a pro. And there's also first shot accuracy, but it takes a while to line up, and get that first shot accuracy. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. But the downsides of this gun, okay, medium and long range, it is the worst possible gun you can use. And the most confusing part is, okay, it's an SMG. I'm sorry, it's an SMG. There's no way it does that much damage, okay? Doesn't have range at all, and it even looks like an SMG. But I have to rate this gun as an AR. I would rate it a 0 because it does nothing what an AR should do. So that's all I want to talk about with the Hammer assault rifle, because I don't want to keep being depressed, right? So I'm going to talk about the shotgun they added, okay? The 2-shot shotgun, which gets rid of my depression, but now I'm suicidal. Because this gun makes the striker shotgun look like an elite shotgun. Who woke up and decided to be like, hey, let's make a burst shotgun that shoots 2 shots at a time, but it takes 10 seconds to shoot after that second burst. So the rating I'm going to give the shotgun is a 0.69420. I really don't gotta say anything about the shotgun, alright? I'm gonna have the stats up on the screen, alright? You guys can see them, alright? It's just, I don't know, I'm sad. I don't think shotguns will ever be good again, okay? If they never add the pump again, there's not gonna be another good shotgun. I guess it is what it is. So those are all the weapons Fortnite added in Chapter 3, Season 3. So now we're gonna talk about the map changes. So the map changes in Chapter 3, Season 3 were phenomenal, in my opinion. They added a completely different biome, okay? I don't know what you would call it. It reminds me kind of like the Lorax for some reason, but they did a lot better job in this season than last season. The last season, they only added, blimps, which didn't really change the map because they started destroying them throughout the season. So it's just kind of, the map was basically just the same. But this season, they completely changed the side of the map, which they usually did in Chapter 1, which they're doing right now, and it's phenomenal. By adding 2 more POIs, Gravity Falls and Rave Cave, and also adjusting Greasy Grove, kind of making it a little different, which is a whole lot better than last season, when they added 1 POI, which is in the corner of the map, which no one even knew about. No one even talked about that. Anyways, if I had to rate the new POIs, so the Gravity Falls, so basically, with that big tree and stuff, I would probably rate it, probably a 6.1. It's a decent POI. There's nothing really special about it. There's not really good loot there or anything, because come on, it's just a tree. But man, it looks beautiful though. Visuals are a 10 out of 10, but if I just had to rate the POI, I'd probably rate it at 6.1. So the second POI, Rave Cave, okay, I would probably give that a rating about a 7.4. It's probably one of the better POIs they added in Chapter 3 because visually it looks nice with that bear on top, and with the roller coaster, which is kind of smart by adding the ballers back and everything. And the loot there is phenomenal, okay, because there's still a vault there, and they still have a vault from last season too. So I'll give it a 7.4. So I went over the guns, okay, and the POIs. Now I'm going to talk about the new features they added in Chapter 3, Season 3. The only mechanic that really changed the game is you can ride wolves and hogs now. So you can be a hog rider, So if you want to ride them, you just have to jump on the hog like I just did, or the wolf if you want to ride a wolf too.
Okay.
So the sprinting mechanic, okay, you see in the bottom left, okay, you see the health bar and the sprint bar. So the sprint bar basically lasts almost forever, basically. So if you want to refuel that, you can feed the hogs anything, but the wolves, they only take meat. And the hogs, also you can run into things like I just did there. It also takes damage too, so it can damage builds and stuff and run through builds. You can also shoot when you're on the hogs or wolf. You can build, you can edit. You can't edit, but you can build and you can shoot. Also, the hog riders are more faster than the wolves, but the wolves have more health. So it's basically a preference. You want a hog that has less health, but it's faster and it can run through builds, or do you want a wolf that has more health? So that's basically the only mechanic Fortnite has added, but they did add one more thing: the saplings, or like those, you know, those trees. I don't know what they're called, but they're basically just like trees that grow loot. So loot can be it can be uncommon or green, or it can go up to mythic. But for some reason I can't figure out, when I had a mythic tree, some reason I just couldn't search it for some reason, which is kind of weird. But so you can get a sapling by looting other people's trees, and after you loot the tree, okay, they drop a sapling. So when you pick a sapling up, you can just throw it on the ground, okay? And next, obviously, it's obviously not grown yet, so you have to like weed it and stuff. And it obviously grows in rarity. Also, another thing to add, so when you loot a tree, okay, or somebody else's tree, the loot grows back in 6 minutes in game. So if you loot someone's tree in the beginning of the game, they actually come back 6 minutes later, or about 6 minutes. I don't know how exactly it is, but the loot will appear back on the tree. And another thing to add, okay, so if you place a tree in like Rocky Reels, okay, and you come back the next game, you'll see the tree by Rocky Reels on the map, so you'll know exactly where your tree is. I will post another video about the saplings and more in depth, okay, after I find more information about them, because some of the information is kind of confusing, so I want to, you know, clear up the air. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. Okay, guys, if you guys enjoyed that video, all right, make sure to like and subscribe, all right, guys. And if you guys like content like this, okay, like more informational content, all right, make sure to comment that, all right, like, you know, follow. And yeah, guys, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you guys. Peace.
So we can be forgiven. It goes on and on and on and on. Way the world's ending, way the world's ending. How do we expect to enter heaven if we never repent it? So we can be forgiven.
Don't judge by appearance, always judge by the fruit.